time again that if everything's validated, if there's nothing wrong, then you definitely doing something wrong. If you don't run into no issues at all, you doing something wrong. I can put that on right now. If you doing excellent all the time, it ain't never nothing wrong, that means you're doing something wrong. I know this from personal experience. I could right now, right? If I put away this Jesus thing, because I hear the principalities and stuff, they always working and talking and doing different things, stuff like that, trying to steer you away from God. If I put this thing away right now I'm saved and kept by the grace and all that other stuff, so I'm going to heaven. But let's say I wanted to make things super easy. I'm trying to break this down, so bear with me. And I put these things away, then my earthly life would be a breeze. Because, see, now I'm not upsetting the principalities and different things that be by talking about a Jesus. So there are no challenges that are going to be really like, oh man. I mean, even the Lord is in control, and he'll still put little things, and he'll still put some things into place. Don't get me wrong. But I'm trying to show you another way of things that'll definitely happen. I stand on the Lord. That's what I stand on. Now I know there's another term, for that about standing on stuff, but guess what? That's what I stand on. That's what I've always stood on, and that's what I'm going to always stand on. Worst of the worst case scenario, best of the best. It don't matter. I don't know, right? See, when you and thankfully I go through stuff. I went and through the whole pain, financial things, just the way that the mind works when the principalities telling you different things, like a spiritual battle, humiliation, embarrassment, suffering, how they say bad dreams or nightmares. The list goes on and on. On and on, all the way down. I done been through, you say, oh man, I can't believe I done gone through this. That's what you might be saying to yourself. I done already been there and done that, and I might have did it 2 or 3 times over, and I'm still standing. See, the thing is, how can I get you not to stand on the Lord? All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure that you go through the worst things that you possibly can, that you can't possibly still be thinking about no Jesus after I finish with you. They might be saying, Jesus, let me mess with him a little bit, because after this, he can't be thinking about you. I'm going to show you that the people that serve you and you're serving here, he's going to break down. He's going to, he's going to curse you. He's going to forget about you and put you to the side. because I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have this person do this, and then he gonna be shocked, and then this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that. I want to make sure to break him down as much as possible so he can't possibly even think about it. He don't even want to think about praying. And you know what? Jesus said, okay. All right. So you gonna let me do something? Yeah. Look, I'm already seeing it, Jesus. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be happy about this. He's gonna be broke down. I done already seen. See, it'll be no too, and they might have certain, visuals as far as seeing the future and things like that. Because they're even though they're bad angels, they're still angels, so they might have certain powers and different things like that. So they might see certain things, and they'll see a certain point where they know that you have lost. He knew that Jesus lost. I'm going to make sure that you lose. And so what he do? He, made him die on the cross and different things like that. Try to really, see, it's two ways to that, because he really tried to stop him. Hey, Jesus, don't go. Then Jesus said, get thee behind me. And then, with death and everything, you look like sin. And your first day, you in the pit. He said, now I got him. I got him now. The reason why I don't never quit is because Jesus ain't never quit on me. Every time I even think about throwing in a little towel, it could be the smallest of white towel, and then I just take it and it just catch the air, and I just, throw in a towel. I think about how he let the people throw stuff at him, how he carried the cross. He went there, he let them nail him. Oh goodness, he let them do it. He let them do it, and he still. Oh my goodness, he still asked the Father to forgive the people. He's just so good that I don't see how nobody can follow him. He's just so good, and then he's got the afterlife and all that mapped out. He's got all that stuff with your loved ones and your families and the people you didn't see, the baby that didn't get born, or this, all that stuff. See, if I think about it, then that means he'd have thought about it a long time ago. Way back when he was, like I was reading in Genesis today, and when he was, creating stuff, he done already thought about it, went past it, and went around it, and got zillions and zillions of different ways of doing it. And see, how I'm thinking about it now, he done already took care of all that. And when you're reading it, you understand why he said, you have nothing to fear. You have nothing to worry about. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do it. Because he already took care of it. Well, hello, how could you say I don't have nothing to worry about when there's stuff in front of me to worry about? That doesn't make sense. I already took care of it. All you have to do is believe. All you have to do is keep the faith, but you have to believe. A person who believes pursues and puts their belief into action. They don't just stop. Okay, I believe, but I don't really believe you, so I'm just gonna kind of chill back and see what you do. No, when you believe, you continue to push forward. If you truly believe what the Lord say, some things come along, you continue to push forward. When you truly believe, you can be in the midst of a storm and it don't even shake you even for a little bit. Time and time again, I've proven to the Lord, to the enemy, to myself, that I still believe. And it's been times where I know that I was going like, all right, I had that mindset where that I should give up, should I say. Not that I was going to, but I had that mindset like, what am I doing this for? Because things just make you so irritated. It's like, okay, you got things together, and then here comes something. It's like, all right, Lord, now, all right, what in the world? Because if he's the Lord, he could hook you up. He could put you in. You got your nice little ride. He can make you meet somebody, and that person could be on. He could do anything. And you're a good person, so you'll clean or whatever for the lady and cook and different things like that. But he of course he know that you don't like, like what's the word I'm looking for? You don't like just playing women, manipulating stuff like that. But he know that he could hook you up, like he hook other people up, and it'd be easy too, and they be chilling and doing different things. So when he don't do stuff like that, you get the feeling like, well, what am I doing all this for you for if you ain't wanna even, and you get down or you get depressed. And you might be stuck a little bit, but you keep believing. You remember because you believe, and that's basically it. Like I just still believe. 2025, or just another year, and I still believe. Look at all this chaos going on. I still got enough strength to say, you know what, I'm gonna take out some time to talk to my people. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Mm. You almost want to cry because you know how long it has been for the suffering, and you know that you're supposed to give up, and you know that you want to, and even now today you want to give up, but you just ain't gonna give up. And see, certain things are just trickery. That yes, it's caused by the principality, but remember the Lord controls it all too. So remember that part. He's the controller. He's the ruler. Remember that. Remember that when you're going through some things that he allows you to go through certain things. And I'm glad that I'm not caught up in just worldly things and just full of finances, because I can understand how that gets you in a certain aura, and that it makes you not you don't feel like breaking down the goodness of the Lord and all that stuff. You're not doing. I mean, I'm just trying to be real here. You got a good amount of money, you're not really worried about other stuff. When you don't have, or when you can't see where your next dime is from, and you gotta depend upon the Lord, that changes your perspective on things. And when somebody else needs something, then you try your best to do what you can do. Right now, I'm trying my best to actually help out maybe a few people and help out myself in the process. But it's a complex situation, because you would think that I'm not worried about helping, but there's specific ways that you do things, and I can't really get into full detail with the situation, but there are ways that you do certain things. And see, the Lord knows, principalities know, everybody really knows. People can say what they want to, but if I could help, like if I could help, like I could help, boy. people will probably you think people might think I'm crazy now. You would really think something wrong with me. Why is he helping people? Because it would seem like there would be no reason for me to help people like I would help them, but it would be done. People probably would be actually mad at me. People probably would actually be mad at me. Matter of fact, a while back, and I just finished talking to one of my cousins about this. I had did something that was really nice, and already uh, it was like I was, doing a lot. Somebody told me that, and I was like, man, this. I was like, man, my mind worked different. I'm like, if you thought this was, like, you should see what I have planned. I ain't even talking about a plan for it now. I'm talking about a plan I had a long time ago. That's why I always tell people, y'all know who the best is. I ain't saying I'm better than anybody else or nothing. No, that's not that's not what I'm saying. But sometimes, you gotta recognize who the best is. Some people recognize me as the best. Other people they're like, but see, some people see that light shine and that potential, that spark. Principalities see it. They see it. The spark is too. You can't let him do this because if he gets to this, we in trouble. He was trying to stop me really hard to get to 2025. You cannot let him get. I have to take as much stuff away. I have to beat him down to the core, so he don't feel like talking to nobody. I gotta get him down.